Man, we live, direct. We got my boy.
What's good, man? You already
What's
know.
up, man? How you feeling?
I feel really good. I'm happy to have made it into Massachusetts with no hiccups. Real easy flight, and it looks like everybody has gotten here just as easily as I did.
Yeah.
Real good energy at the hotel right now.
That's fine.
Happy to see everyone. It's on some reunion shit right now, and we go to war tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
man.
gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
It is. This is a big card. Like, this is
It
a
is.
fire
This
card.
is a blockbuster card. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, this has the potential to be the card of the year.
Agree. As of right now, it's without a doubt, so far this year, on paper, this is the card of the year easily.
Yeah,
it has the chance of being one of those cards that are talked about for a long time, like if everything goes well, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't see why it wouldn't. We've got so many legends on the card. We've got the people who aren't legends are people who want to establish themselves as such, or are like on their way ascending to that, or they're up and comers trying to break out on the biggest card of their lives.
Right.
It gives you a little bit of everything. It's really fire.
Correct. So, I mean, your opponent is a Christian.
He is, and he's also like one of the he at the moment might be the most active battler in the world. It's between like him, guys like Danny slowed down his pace a little bit. Danny was on that like 25 to 30 battles a year type clip.
Correct.
Ward and Loso, man, the work rate that those guys just consistently are getting booked for, and consistently just cranking out good performances. It's hard to like not have a serious amount of respect for that. You know what I'm saying? As like a long time professional in the game myself, I fuck with their work ethic so heavy. Ward and I is something that has been talked about for a long time. The battle's made all the sense in the world to happen at like any number of cards. So the fact that it's happening now, it's like,
So
it's a good time.
what's the backstory of you and A Ward?
I mean, there isn't really much backstory. The battle was offered to me once a long time ago at King of the Dot, the decade event. King of the Dot's 10-year anniversary was the first time the battle was offered to me. But that was at a time where Ward was still fairly new. He was really good, no question. He was fairly new, and he and I didn't necessarily have much of a story. And the decade event, they were like, you could also battle Math, who I was supposed to battle already.
You were supposed to battle Math?
And well, I did battle Math on the card. And,
yeah.
And then we ended up making that happen just because we have more history. And then Ward, in a following battle, definitely said that I ducked him. And I mean, that's about, I would say, the extent of any like history we've ever had. And that was before he even battled Ilmac. That was a long time ago. So why not
now? So why now?
I mean, why not now, really? It's one of those battles that has made sense for a long time, and for some reason was just never presented in the right situation. I think, you know, why not do it on a blockbuster card like this, where you got, you know, 15 to 20 other undeniable legends on the card. And
right.
There's going to be so many contenders for Battle of the Night. We're both in so many like dogfight type battles. This just feels like the right setting for something like that. You know, it's a pit format, which is great too. I think that's probably a little better for me. I think he would have probably a little more of an edge on the stage, but fortunately it's a pit.
Because somebody brought up to me that A Ward is good, but he doesn't do well when it's like somebody that's the same race as him. That's what they say.
I don't know though. I don't know if that's necessarily true. He's done well, I think, against who? Ilmac, Big K. Yeah, okay. The thing is, the Frack battle is a tough battle for Ward because that's like a breakout spot for Frack, an opportunity in the Bay. Ward knows what he's signing up for in every one of these battles. That's why every battle he's in is a dogfight. Big K, I would say, is probably like his least close battle, maybe, or maybe XL. But Ward's battled so many people that I don't think that statement holds a lot of weight. It's like the people that have beaten him, who are also white, happen to be we've got the reigning champion of the year, who you could make a case is the best active battler in the world at the moment, BIGG K. You've got Frack, who you could make the argument that aside from me, who clearly beat him, he's beaten everybody else that he's battled on King of the Dot. It's not like the people that A-Ward battles are slouches, you know what I'm saying? He's also steam. A-Ward has probably, what, 80 battles on under his belt or something?
Right.
He's probably steamed 30 random white dudes on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. It's the people that he's lost to, or like that it appears that he's lost to in people's opinions or whatever the case may be. I don't think it has anything to do with race. It's just they're exceptional battlers. You know what I'm saying? He battles the best in the world. Hey, my guy. What's good, bro? When you're battling the best in the world, sometimes your best is gonna get outdone. It's just simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. So what do you think you do better than A-Ward? Like, what do you think, like, your strength is over his?
I'm probably a more technical writer, but I don't think his writing is bad, and I don't think it's not technical. I think if I had an edge, that would probably be one of them.
You gonna try not to be that nice?
Freestyle. I mean,
I am that nice.
I'm gonna hope that he's less nice than usual. I'm gonna try to outdo that level of nice for sure.
Yeah.
I think we match up really well overall, though. We have a lot of similar strengths. Like, we both write to directly attack our opponents,
correct,
which not everybody does anymore in this era.
Yeah.
A lot of people their writing is more like moment driven or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But we write, like, we show up to win our battles. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. He's always gonna come with 3-round direct attack. He's not going to overuse things that people have said before, which is hard to do against me because I have so many battles, but I think that's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? We both have enough battles to where it's going to be hard to avoid those lines. I don't know, man. I think we match up really well. I think going into it, I feel good about being, I guess, probably viewed as like the slight underdog. I think that's probably good for me.
Right.
Gives me like more of like a chip on my shoulder to go into it. Not that I would take it lightly if other people, like, if people thought I was a favorite, but I like feeling like the underdog. I think he probably feels like he's the favorite, and I want him to feel that way, feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I just want to deliver a good battle. I mean, I'm 25 years deep. I'm at this point. It's really just about delivering watchable, enjoyable, round after round after round battles with people that are the best in the game. That's all I'm trying to do, is still deliver with the people who I regard as the best. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
He's easily one of those people right now. The guy's top 10 champion of the year the last 4 years running now, or something like that. Maybe it's top 12 or better the last 4 years running. I mean, the work speaks for itself, you know?
Right. So let me ask you this. Who are some of the battlers that you really want to face, like, after this one is said and done? Like, let's just say.
Twerk, Danny,
wow,
JC, Mac Myron. Just off the top of my head, those four make a lot of sense and have been talked about already. So any of those make sense. And then, I mean, there's other stuff that I'm open to for sure. Like you and Mook, right? That would be insane. I would never say no to an opportunity like that. Of course, are you kidding me? That's like you and Mook. That's an icon. That like supersedes battle rap type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's one of those. That's a bucket list item. You feel me? That's like large picture type shit.
Correct. Like, do you think you on the same stratosphere like on King of the Dot? Like you know, on URL you got the Moots, the Lutzes. Do you think that for King of the Dot that you on that same stratosphere as them?
I mean, I'm more active, but it's probably a parallel. I think a guy like Diz is probably someone who would be put more in that conversation. I think Diz has had more of a global impact than anybody else that's been on the KOTD platform. But I think if you were to, like, The people you would put, if you were to equate, would be like Diz, Pat, probably Sharon. You could put myself somewhere in that discussion, but I would probably put all three of those guys for what they're doing and have done for King of the Dot. Like,
right.
You know, those are three like icons. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I regard a Lux or a Mook. They're legit like the figureheads of the sport type of shit.
Correct.
And like, yeah, I'm like aware of my body of work and I'm proud of what I've done and whatnot. But I'm not like too ego tripping to know that other people have done things on a larger scale. You know what I'm saying? I'm aware of what goes on around me. I think that Diz and Pat I would put as the Mook and Lux if you were to equate the two before myself. But I'd be there somewhere on the list, you know. I'm definitely like a staple name on the platform. There's no question. I've been working with King of the Dot since 2009, 2010. Like, it's been a long time. 14 years or something. Like, that's my school. That's my folks.
So, like, I know you really don't be into the BS and like the battle rap culture, like the drama and stuff like that. I know you don't.
I'm pretty out of tune with a lot of it. I don't know a lot of what it is.
Correct. But what I wanted to ask you was, do you think that like that takes away from like good battles, like the fans watching the good battle and stuff like that? They pay more attention closer to the drama rather than the bars itself?
No, I mean, you're always gonna have a market or a lane for people to watch what they want. So I don't think it's a bad thing. It's gonna exist. Some personalities just clash. We have a lot of alphas in this community. You got a lot of type A personalities. And the majority get along really well, but some people are just gonna butt heads, and some people are gonna be more boisterous and outspoken about it, and with like their online presence and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of doing shit like that. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's you know, it's whatever. But I don't think it's like detracting focus from anything, because the battle content is still there. Like, if some sort of theatrics are taking place at a particular time, okay, that doesn't mean that like the battle, like the real content doesn't all of a sudden stop existing. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Yeah. So let me get your predictions. Like this.